it means a lot that everybody came out. I also want to thank the press for being here. It means so much that you are here, and the fact that you keep reporting on this event, it keeps the event alive. It keeps the importance of condo safety reform and the lives of the 98 alive every time you report on this thing. So I appreciate you guys being here today. We are here today to commemorate the 98 lives that were lost on June 24th by designating this road over here, this portion of the road, as 98 Points of Light Drive Road. This will ensure that long after this windscreen across the street comes down, after the new building goes up, that everybody who passes by this street and drives by and walks by will always remember what happened here and remember the lives of the 98 souls that we've lost that night. I want to thank, first off, the governor, Ron DeSantis, who presented this road on the June 24th memorial here in Surfside when we celebrated. He was here with his wife. I want to thank Representative Michael Greco, who is here today, who sponsored this bill in the House and carried it through to the senator's desk and to the governor's desk. And of course, I want to thank Senator Jason Pizzo, who ultimately drafted this Senate Bill 1682 and pushed it through the Senate and got this approved ultimately with everybody else and all the people that worked on it. Senator Pizzo is here every day after the collapse, and I know this means a lot to him, and we appreciate this gesture. I want to thank, of course, Senator Lauren Book and all the other sponsors on the bill that got this through. Again, this designation, it's very important because this will ensure that those 98 will never be forgotten, regardless of what happens here on the corner. And beyond this gesture, I want to thank the senator again for all that he has done for Surfside and all that he continues to do for all the cities in his municipality. And for all that he has done in the wake of this collapse, fighting for condo safety reform, pushing these bills through, and the changes that we've seen here today. This ensures that hopefully a tragedy like this never happens again. So I would like to call up the senator to say a few words.
Good morning. There was absolutely no certainty that any legislation would pass or where we were going to be or how the tides were going to shift, but this is for permanent posterity, for memorial, for everyone to remember. And Representative Greco in the House, you want to say a few words?
Yeah, just briefly. Morning, everybody. Michael Greco, State Representative for District 113, which is just south of where we are today. I just want to let everybody know that this isn't just about me. It's not just about Senator Pizzo. On the House side, every single member of the Florida House of Representatives co-sponsored this legislation. Just so everybody knows that there is a full commitment from Tallahassee and statewide to support not only the condo reform, but to make sure that we commemorated the loss of lives back last year.
Freddie Ramirez.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Senator and Representative Mayor, for bestowing this honor for our community, remembering the grandparents, the parents, the children that we lost on that day, the 98 souls that were lost, and remembering the bravery and the hard work of the first responders, the fire rescue, the police, the social workers, the victim advocates that all converged here as one to bring closure for the families, to look for victims, and the struggle continues. And now when you pass this street, years from now, you will always remember what happened here on that terrible day. Thank you so much.
I'd like to ask Chief Dodala to say a few words.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Ray Jadala, Fire Chief, Miami-Dade Fire Rescue. Just to echo our elected leaders, our appointed leaders, sentiment. These lives are a blessing, and their memories are a treasure. And this dedication will ensure that they are never forgotten. I want to really thank all the family members that arrived today to see this unveiling of the sign, but more importantly, all the elected leaders that took part in making this happen. So thank you on behalf of the 2,800 members of Miami-Dade Fire Rescue, all of which were impacted. So thank you.
I'd like to call up Pablo Langesfeld, who lost his daughter Nikki in the collapse that night. Pablo was instrumental in the planning of the June 24th memorial, and want to make sure that he has a chance to speak. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning. I would like to thank all of you for coming to the Unveiling inauguration of 98 Points of Life. Thank you, Senator Pizzo. Thank you, Mayor Desslinger, and all commissioners and his team working for making this a reality. Thank you for your unconditional support. Thank you. This is such an emotional but beautiful way to show honor and respect for our 98 loved ones. It means a lot to all of us. Those little things will keep those 98 souls alive, but not by building a luxury condo on top of a sacred land. There's going to be a memorial that is going to be so nice and beautiful that people from all over the world will stop by and pay their respect. It's going to be right there on 88th Street. It's been over 14 months since this tragedy occurred, and we demand answers. We want to know why it happened. So we can avoid this tragedy from happening again. 98 people died. 136 unit owners lost their apartment. We lost family members, friends, neighbors, future generations. Families were destroyed, and no one is responsible yet. No one admitted any liability for the deaths of those 98 beautiful people. No one is going to take any accountability. No one is going to be responsible. What is the status of the investigation? Where is the state attorney? How long is going to take NIST to find out why? Why is taking so long? We want answers, because this may happen again. And believe me, no father wants to be in front of the camera to ask for justice. Thank you again for honoring those 98 people with this sign right here on Collins Avenue, which is going to be called 98 Points of Light. Thank you.
This time I want to open it up if there are any other family members that are here today that would like to say a few words. All right, so I'd like to bring up Senator Pizzo, Pablo, to unveil this sign.
I'm going to ask Elon's father, Carlos, and Nicole's father, Pablo, if they go ahead and unveil the sign for everyone here.
Thank you, everybody, for coming today. It's the first of many permanent things.